Ramesh, we can wait for others also. Others also join.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Tell me, Ramesh.
సార్ ఇక్కడ క్లాస్ అయిపోయాక ఇక్కడ ఫైల్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా మీరు 24 అనేసి అట్లా HTML ఫైల్ కూడా కొంచెం సెండ్ చేయండి సార్, ఎందుకంటే మేము ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను.
ఓకే ఓకే, ఈరోజు సెండ్ చేస్తాను నేను.
అదే సార్, నిన్న అది టేబుల్ ఉన్నది కదా, అది చేశాను, ఫస్ట్ రాలేదు, మళ్ళీ వీడియో చూసి చేస్తే వచ్చేసింది అక్కడ.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే, నేను
అంటే
పంపిస్తాను అవి కూడా. ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ కూడా నేను ఈరోజు పంపిస్తానండి.
ఎందుకంటే
ఓకే,
సార్ అది మాకు ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే అక్కడ క్లారిఫై అయిపోతుంది సార్.
షూర్ షూర్, నేను పంపిస్తాను ఇవాళ.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే.
అది గ్రూప్ లోనే ఒకటి పింగ్ చేయండి సార్, ఒక జిప్ ఫోల్డర్ చేసి.
ఉమ్, ఉమ్. Okay, so we can start. So till now math dot square root, right? So the next one is the next function is so math dot absolute. Math dot absolute. So absolute method is used to calculate the positive number. So if we can give the negative number also, it is giving the positive value. So absolute function, it will always gives the positive value. So if you want to convert a negative value to the positive value, so we have to use the math.abs function. Okay. So math.abs means absolute. Okay. So abs, math.abs. For suppose if you can give the positive value, so we will get the positive value only. Okay, we will get the positive value. So if we can give the negative value also, so it will convert to the positive value. Okay, so this is the, so if we want to convert the negative value to the positive, so we have to use the absolute method, math.absolute. Okay, so the next one is the math.floor method. Math.floor method. Math.floor method round off a number down to the previous lower integer. Here, even if the decimal value exceeds 0.5, so then this value, if you can use this method, floor method, it will always use the lowest integer. So previous rounded method, what will happen? So if our value is, if previous value, if our value is so 0.5, 0.5 or more than, so then it will use the next integer, right? Next integer. So if it is below 0.5, okay, so below, so 0.5, so then it gives the lowest 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 integer. Okay, so these two are giving for the math.round function, but math.floor method, what it gives? Math.floor method, so floor method always gives the lowest integer only. If our value is 0.9 also, 9999 also, it will give the lowest value. For suppose this value is 5.999. So then if we can use the math.floor method, so we will get the 5 only. Okay. Yes. So that is the math.floor. So math.floor method. Okay. Okay, so now you can see, so our value is 10.9999 also, so we will get the 10 only, we will get 10 value only. Okay, so if it is a 10.01 also, 01 also we will get the 10 only. Okay, so that is the floor method. So the next one is the ceiling method. So the math.ceiling method rounded a number up the next highest integer. Previous and what will give the, so it gives the lowest integer. So now the math.ceiling method, it gives the high integer. Okay, so next highest integer. So then now you can see, okay, ceiling method, now we will get the 11. Now we will get the 11. See? So if it is a 10.001 also, 10.001 also, we will get the 11. So if we can use the math.seal method. Okay, so then the math.99 and also we will get the 11. Okay, so that is the, so now to round off the number, so we are having the three methods. So first one is the math.round. Second one is the math.floor method. So if you want to get the lowest integer, if you want to get the nearest highest integer, so we will use the math.seal method. Okay, so that is the, those are the three methods we are having. So next one is the math.min and math.max. Math.min and math.max. So when we will get, so can we get, so if you are having the only one number, so can we get the math.min? So for suppose I have only one, so when we will get math.min method, so minimum value, so we have more than one value, then only we will get the minimum value, right? So if we can use the math.min, so then what will happen, so we will, nothing will happen, same number we are having. So if you are having more than one number only, we will get the minimum value into both numbers. First, suppose 10 comma 11. So we will get the 10. Okay, we will get the 10. So then next one, next one, next one. So max value. First, suppose, so if we can use the minus 10, so then we will get the minus 10. So then next one, so math.max. Math.max method. So we will get the 11 now. We will get the 11 now. To find out the minimum value, so we have to use the math.min. So to find out the max method, so we have to use the math.max method. So these are the math functions. Okay, so these are the math functions. So first one is the pi. First method is the pi, math.pi. So then second method is the math.round. So then third method is math.power. So math.square root, math.absolute. So math.floor method, math.ceiling method. So math.min value, math.max value. Okay, so these are the mathematical functions inside JavaScript. Okay, inside JavaScript, same only we are having, I think. So the next one is the object. So just basic introduction for object. So then, so clearly object we can discuss after completion of functions, so and other methods. Okay, so we are having the another functions concept also. So previously we discussed only how we can pass the argument. So we are having the clear picture about the functions. We are having the some default string functions also there. Okay, so after completion of string functions we can discuss. Okay, just we can get the introduction about the object. Okay, so there are different ways to create a object. Okay, so there are different ways to create a object. So first one is the using an object literal, using an object literal. So the next one is the with the keyword of new, with the keyword of new. So then define an object constructor and then create a object of constructor type. So that means, so first you can create a function. So then after that, so you can create a object for that function. So these three ways, so we can define an object. These three ways we can create an object. So first one is the object literals. Object literals mean, so if we can create a object, so then we can provide the values in between of the curly braces, in between of the curly braces. Okay, so that is the object literals. Okay, so now you can see, where is this one? So clear. So any doubts in mathematical functions? Any doubts? So the next one,
Yes.
okay. So then 26.html, commenting all these things, removing. So JS object function. So first one, so var or let also you can use, let my obj equal to my obj equal to, okay. So then, so name
Value.
colon value, right? So then, so if you want to create a multiple values, so then, so we can use the email colon, so then, so Teja at mail.com. So then phone number, phone equal to, so then 012. There it is, okay. Okay, so this way we can create an object. This way we can create an object. So what is this one? So this is nothing but, so I'm calling this one as an array, this one as an array. So how we can create an array? How we can create an array? So for suppose if you want to create an array, so let my array equal to, so we can create like this, right? 1 comma 2
Yes.
comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, and also we can place the strings inside of this one, right? So test, then so test 2. All right, so this way also we can place it. All right, so what is the difference between these two? What is the difference between these two? So we can create an array, we can create an array like this also, array of, this way also we can create, right? So what is the difference between these two? So here, so the index is defined automatically by numeric, right? So in this array, so the index is created by automatically, so it is a numeric index. It is a numeric index. But for this one, but for this one, So the indexed array we are defining the indexed array. So see, if you want to, for suppose if you in the array, if you want to get a so 5 value, so how we can calculate? So we can calculate so 0 1 2 3 4 and this one, right? So 0 1 2 3 4. So if we can get the so document dot so write document dot write so my array of so how so we can call the index of that one. Okay, for suppose if you can call the so my array of 5, so we will get the value test, right? So but so if you want to get this one, if you want to get this one, so how we can get so my object of so then what happened, sorry, so we have to call with dot, right? So dot name, capital, so that is what, so case sensitive. Okay, see now, so can we get the array also same thing, can we get the array also same thing, my array of my array of so we will get like this, right? We are getting like this. Okay, so we cannot get my array dot one, my array dot one, we cannot get. Okay, because of its a its index is numeric, its index is numeric. So can we get like this, can we get, is it coming or not? Okay, so both the ways we will get. So object is nothing but arrays. We can call it as an arrays also. Okay. So if we are having the indexed array as a numeric, if you are having the numeric indexes, that one is called so arrays. So second one, so if our array index is having the named index, if our array index is having the named index, so that one is calling as object, so that one is calling is an object. Okay, so this is the way we can create the object literals. Okay, we can create object literals. So then with the keyword of new, with the keyword of new, okay, how we can create the keyword of new, then so where or let so my obj new equal to first we have to define the new object. So new of object. So then now there is no values inside of this one. So we have to create a values. We have to insert a values. My obj new dot, okay, so first name or name equal to my obj new dot name equal to you have to give the Teja. Okay, so this way we can create my obj new dot email equal to email equal to, so Teja and Teja at mail.com. So this way we can create another one. Okay. So this way we can create another object, another way of creation object. Okay. So the next one is object constructor. Object constructor. How we can? So the constructor is nothing but function only. Okay, the constructor is nothing but function only. So but here, so in this, so JavaScript object constructor, we are passing the values dynamic way. We are passing the values dynamic way, but both the in the above, so we cannot pass the values dynamic. So in this we cannot pass the dynamic values, and in this we cannot pass the dynamic values. So using constructor, so we can pass the dynamic values like function arguments. Passing function arguments. Okay, so now you can see, first we have to create a, function, my obj. Okay, my obj or obj constructor. Okay, so this is my function. Inside of function, so I am creating the value. So then, so name, in this name I am passing, so then email I am passing, so then next one is the phone I am passing, so then what is next? None. Okay, so these three values. So then now obj dot, is it right? So we are passing in this only, this dot name equal to, this dot name equal to, so we have to pass this name. Okay, so the next one, so this dot, okay, email equal to email. Okay, this dot, phone equal to phone. Okay, now we can pass any values with with help of object. Okay, so same thing, how we can create the function, so same thing. So now we can create a function called, where is, so let, okay, my new obj equal to, keyword new. So then we have to create, we are creating the object, this object to the function, this constructor. So then now we are passing the values, name equal to, so Teja or live, live, so then comma, so then next one email equal to live at, so it's a string, right? Live at mail.com. So the next one, phone number. Okay, so we can do, and also we can pass, so any values, any values. Okay, so then now, so how we will get these values, so my new object of that name. Okay, so document dot write my new object of name. Let's see, live escape, or we can put it console.log, console.log. See now? Okay, so this way we can pass. So then again we can create another object to this one, another object to my new obj.1. So then live one, then email one, so then this one, same function we are reusing, but every time we are creating a new object. So then console.log, so then my new obj1 dot name. Okay, now you can see live one. Okay, so this is the way we can get the values from the object, and this is these three ways we can create the object. Okay, clear? So then remaining things we can discuss tomorrow. Okay, so I will share all the examples. Okay, okay, then fine. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye.